When it comes to getting clients for your freelancing service, there are just a few things you just need to do right at a wide proportion to help you get a steady stream of clients. So I'm going to be talking about some of these things you can start doing, some of the things you can do differently to help you get clients. Now, traditionally, most of us freelancers, we started by selling our service on platforms like Upwork and FIVERR, right? So you open a gig on FIVERR as a copywriter, as a freelancer, as a graphics designer, and you were getting clients from that platform. But as time goes on, the competition in FIVERR became so wide, or maybe you were among the people that got deported those days and all that. So what are the other means you can use to get customers for the service that you render? So quickly, I'm going to be talking about some of the things you can do that can help you get clients for the service that you render. Right, so the first thing I'm going to be talking about is your existing contact. Now, your existing contact, I consider that as your circle, your primary circle. So you have people already on your WhatsApp, you have your church members, your family, friends, all these people you have already as contact. They are the people that really want to see you succeed, right? So all of them have to know about what you do. So that's the first place to start from, your existing contact. I remember how funny this sounds. Some of you are not even proud of what you do, right? So if you're not proud of what you do, then why do it? So I remember when I started my web design services, one of the first things I did was I dropped out an outreach message, and I sent out outreach message to all the clients I had on my contact. Now, sending that to all the contacts, I got about 4 people that replied, asking me questions, and I got just one web design job. So if I could get one web design job every single month from my contacts, that's already an advantage, right? So the first place to start from is the existing people you already have, letting them know that you just learned this new service, or you just started this new gig, and you'll be giving them a discount just because you wanted to build your portfolio. So I'm going to do something. I'm going to put in some templates of some of the things you can write as your outreach message to your WhatsApp contact. I'm going to put it in the description of this video, right? So all you have to do is copy, edit those outreach messages, and send it to all your contacts, telling them about the service that you do. That's the first place. The second place you can get clients from is the Google Business Profile. Now, the Google Business Profile has been one amazing thing that has really worked for me and my friends, and I think that it's one of the amazing places you can get clients for as a freelancer. Now, the sweet thing about the Google Business Profile is that you don't have to do so much, but then you have to be strategic about it, because most of the freelancing services you want to offer, other people are already doing it in that niche, in that physical location where you are. Take for example, if you're in Lagos now and you want to rank as web designer in Lagos, the competition is going to be mad and crazy. Now, the sweet thing you can do to stand out of that competition is to choose a niche. So let's say you choose a niche for you build websites for lawyers. So instead of saying web designer in Lagos, you would try to rank as a web design agency for lawyers in Lagos. That way, yes, you get a lesser amount of traffic, but then you get every traffic that comes your way is your potential client, because they are coming to us. So you just look for a niche that, number one, has a lot of people, and number two, these people that can pay a reasonable amount of money for your service, and number three, you have an offer that would be juicy enough for this niche. So you can go for any of this niche. So whether you're a copywriter, you're a web designer, you are a graphics designer, you know the niche that you can shoot for that can give you a steady services. So you can do that. So instead of ranking for your business, your local area, so you're using a particular niche to rank. So that's another amazing thing that you can do that can help you. Right. So the next one I want to talk about is LinkedIn. Now, if you are a freelancer and you are not on LinkedIn, you're already losing customers, right? So I understand that LinkedIn now is already becoming so crowded, but there's a way to it, and I'm quickly going to talk about that. So LinkedIn and Facebook, let me talk about these two together. Now, there is a special strategy you can use to get clients both on LinkedIn and Facebook. Now, the first thing you need to do is to create your profile on both platforms. So create your profile and optimize your profile for trust. So on your Facebook account, your Facebook has to show something like you're a web designer, you've done some projects and all that. So the same thing on your LinkedIn profile. You optimize your LinkedIn profile like somebody that actually means business. Now, after you've optimized your LinkedIn profile, the next thing you want to do is to try to get a basic amount of connections so that it does not look like you just joined LinkedIn yesterday. So if you get up to 500 connections, that's okay. After you've done these two things on this platform, the next thing you can do now is to start to target groups. Now, the sweet thing about targeting groups is because you are not just talking to one person, you are talking to a bulk of people that have something, an interest, a common interest. So a bulk of people that have a common interest. So what you can do is, I think one of my friends, what he did one time was, he went to Facebook and got a group where NGOs were gathered. And what he did to that NGO now was that he offered to give a free service to these NGOs so that he can build a website for them. So you can do that. You're a social media manager, you're a graphics designer. So offering to give these NGOs free service would now make them feel like, oh, this guy might want to be, and they would now come to you and you would be able to give them the service. Now, for a web designer, for example, you can charge them for the domain and hosting, but then the service itself is free. And eventually they become a recurring customer, and then subsequently they'll pay you to maintain their website, they'll pay you to do other things for them. So targeting LinkedIn groups and Facebook groups can also help because you have a bulk of people that are interested in one thing, and you can just throw your hook with a well-written copy, and some of them would DM you trying to know more about whatever the offer you gave them. It's best used when you're trying to give out a free service, or you're giving out a service because of a special reason. So that is going to work for those platforms. All right, another way you can get clients is to use Google Ads. Now, this is very easy. Whatever freelancing service you are doing, all you have to do is create a website for your service and start running Google Ads to that website. You see, most times Google Ads work. This is because people on Google already have buyer's intent. So when they are searching for web designer in this place, they're searching for graphics designer to do this, and they come to your website, they are already they just need you to convince them why they should use you for that service, because they're going to buy that service either from you or from someone else. So all you just have to do is put a cool offer in front of them and they're going to buy. So use Google Ads. It does not cost so much. $10, your Google Ads is already on. Alright guys, subscribe so that YouTube knows that this channel is valuable to people, and other people will be able to see the videos that I do. So click on the notification bell and watch out for my next video. Peace.